So you got dumped. Embarrassing. But don't worry, I'm here to save you from turning into that person who cries in the shower and posts sad quotes at 2 a.m. Because let's be real, your ex is probably sleeping just fine. You want to get over them fast? Good. Let me show you exactly how I did it. Step 1. Acknowledge your feelings. Alright, let's start with the truth. You're hurting. And not just a little. This is the kind of pain that sits in your chest like a rock, making even the happiest songs sound depressing. Your brain is replaying every memory, every conversation, and let's be honest, even the red flags you ignored because love made you blind. And that's okay. It's supposed to hurt. You shared a part of your life with someone, and now they're gone. It's like getting emotionally evicted from a home you thought was yours. So please, don't start with the "I don't even care" act when you clearly do. No one just walks it off after a breakup unless they were never emotionally present to begin with. Now here's the thing, you need to let yourself feel this pain, no matter how ugly or uncomfortable it gets. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to sit in the dark listening to sad music like you're in a dramatic movie scene, go for it. If you feel anger bubbling up, scream into a pillow. But whatever you do, don't bottle it up like you're saving it for later. You're not a storage unit for emotional trauma. Some of you might feel guilty for being sad, thinking, "I should just move on." You're a human, not a robot. If you try to rush the process, all that pain is just going to hit you later, probably at the worst possible time, like when you're in the grocery store and suddenly see their favorite snack. Now you're standing in aisle 6 holding a bag of chips, fighting back tears while the cashier wonders if you need help. But let's also keep it real. Feeling your emotions doesn't mean drowning in them forever. You can cry, but you can't turn your life into a 24/7 heartbreak documentary. So go ahead, listen to your sad songs, but at some point you need to switch from "I Will Always Love You" to "Survivor" by Destiny's Child. Also, let's talk about closure, because some of you are out here waiting for an apology you're never going to get. If they hurt you, they probably knew what they were doing. If they left, they already made their choice. Do not sit there staring at your phone, hoping they'll text. Even if they do, what are they going to say? "Sorry for ruining your life, hope you're good." Trust me, you don't need it. Your emotions are valid. Feel them, process them, but don't let them control you. This breakup is a storm, but you will make it through. Just don't let it turn you into a permanent weather warning. Step 2. Limit contact with your ex. Alright, let's rip this band-aid off. You need to stop talking to your ex. I know, your brain is currently fighting this idea. But we can still be friends. No, you can't. What if they text me? Don't reply. Maybe I should just check their profile real quick. Absolutely not. Keeping in touch with your ex is like reheating fries in the microwave. It seems like a good idea, but it's just going to leave you disappointed and questioning your life choices. If you really want to heal, you need distance. That means no texting, no calling, no stalking their social media like an undercover detective. Do not go lurking on their Instagram just to see if they look sad without you. Even if they do, what are you going to do? Comment "serves you right" under their selfies? Be for real. And listen, blocking is not petty, it's self-care. Some of you need to stop acting like blocking is some act of war. You're not declaring battle, you're just protecting your peace. If seeing their posts is going to ruin your mood, then why are you still following them? Are you trying to give yourself emotional whiplash? And please, stop trying to interpret their every move. Just because they liked someone's post doesn't mean they've moved on. Just because they haven't posted in a while doesn't mean they're secretly crying over you. Stop acting like a social media FBI agent. It's not healthy. Distance equals healing. You cannot move on if you're still keeping tabs on them. Unfollow, block, delete. If they ever ask why, just say, "Because I respect myself." Step 3. Remove reminders. Alright, it's time to clean house, literally. That hoodie you've been sleeping in, gone. The stuffed animal they gave you, toss it. That playlist full of your songs, delete it immediately. This is not a museum of your past relationship. Keeping all that stuff is like keeping expired milk in your fridge. Every time you open it, you're just asking for pain. Some of you are out here acting like your ex's belongings are sacred artifacts. But what if I need these memories someday? For what? A history project? You're not an archaeologist. You don't need to dig up the past. Keeping souvenirs from a failed relationship is like keeping ashes from a house fire. Why are you holding on to proof of destruction? And I know some of you have that one box, the breakup shoebox of sadness. Love letters, ticket stubs, cute little notes. Why are you torturing yourself? You're over here rereading texts from 3 months ago like it's some lost Shakespearean masterpiece. Burn it, throw it out, bury it in the backyard. Whatever you do, get rid of it. Now let's talk about digital reminders, because I know some of you still have a whole photo album dedicated to your ex. Be honest, how many times have you accidentally scrolled through it, pretending you weren't looking for pain? Delete the pictures. And before you say, "But what if we get back together?" stop it. You don't keep a broken phone just in case it starts working again. Also, let's address the worst thing you can do, keeping their number saved under something ridiculous like Do Not Answer or Heartbreaker. You think that's helping? No, because now every time your contacts sync, you're getting a little emotional slap in the face. Just delete the number. If they were toxic, change their name to Access Denied before deleting it just for fun. Your space should be yours, not a museum of heartbreak. Out of sight, out of mind. And no, you don't need to keep their sweater just in case. What, in case it gets cold? You own other clothes. Move on. Step 4. Focus on self-care. All right, listen up. You look like a mess. Yeah, I said it. When was the last time you showered properly? When was the last time you ate something that didn't come in a crumpled fast food bag? You're out here looking like a rejected background character in a zombie movie, and for what? Because someone didn't appreciate you? Enough. It's time to fix yourself. Self-care is not just about bubble baths and scented candles, though if that's your thing, go off. It's about taking care of yourself like someone who actually respects themselves. You think your ex is sitting around looking miserable. They're probably out there thriving, drinking water, and using moisturizer while you're still lying in bed, wearing the same hoodie for the 3rd day in a row. First things first, move your body. No, I'm not telling you to go run a marathon, unless you want to, in which case, wow, okay, overachiever. But at least go for a walk. Do some push-ups. Get that heartbreak energy out before your muscles forget how to work. Because let's be real, crying burns 0 calories, and you cannot be out here suffering and looking crusty at the same time. Next, eat real food. I know breakups make you either eat everything in sight or nothing at all. Some of you are out here living off ice cream and energy drinks like a teenage gamer, while others are surviving on air and heartbreak. Fix it. Your body needs fuel, and no, sadness is not a nutrient. And let's talk about sleep. You cannot heal if you're staying up till 3 a.m., stalking their social media, and then waking up feeling like a bus hit you. Sleep like you love yourself. And for the love of all things good, change your pillowcase. It's been soaking up your tears and regret for days. Lastly, get a new routine. Your life cannot revolve around thinking about them. Pick up a hobby. Start journaling, read a book, hit the gym, learn a skill. Do anything that makes you feel like a person again instead of a walking heartbreak playlist. Take care of yourself, because if you don't, you're just proving your ex right, and we cannot have that. So go shower, eat some real food, and start looking like the upgrade you are. Step 5. Connect with loved ones. All right, it's time to stop isolating yourself like a dramatic movie character. Yes, you're heartbroken, but you're not in exile. This is not a punishment, and you are not on some solo survival mission in the wilderness. Go talk to people. I know what you're thinking, but no one understands what I'm going through. Oh, please, unless you were the first human in history to get dumped, yes, they do. Your friends have been there, your family has been there, and honestly, some of them probably predicted this breakup before you even saw it coming. And let's be real, you've been ignoring your people. Where have you been? You disappeared into that relationship like you joined a secret cult, and now you're acting all surprised that the world kept moving without you. I feel so alone. Well, yeah, because you ghosted your friends for months. They sent so many invitations and got nothing but "can't make it, I'm with my boo" in response. Newsflash, they are still there, and they are ready to welcome you back, but you better not come back just to trauma dump and disappear again. Call them, text them, and actually hang out. And no, sitting around sulking doesn't count. You need real human interaction. Go out, do something fun, remind yourself that you are more than this breakup. And let's talk about your family. I know some of you haven't spoken to your parents in weeks. Hey mom, I'm heartbroken. Trust me, she already knew. Moms have a sixth sense for this stuff. And don't even get me started on siblings. If you tell them you got dumped, they will roast you relentlessly. But let's be honest, you need it. Stop suffering in silence. Heartbreak feels like the end of the world, but it's not. You still have people who care about you, and if you just pull yourself out of your self-imposed heartbreak cave, you might actually remember that life is still pretty good. Now go text your best friend, call your mom, and rejoin society. We miss you.